As a speaker, you know that you want to engage your audience throughout your presentation. There are lots of ways that you can do that. Everything from show of hands questions to having them stand up or sit down based on different criteria that you mentioned. You can ask them reflective questions where they think to themselves. You can ask them questions to answer out loud or to answer to the person next to them. One thing that I'm doing at a presentation that I have coming up is I made these paddles. So one side is a robot, the other side is a smiley face representing a person. My presentation is for MAICON, the Marketing AI Conference, and it's about how to maintain your brand voice through AI personalization and storytelling. So using tools like ChatGPT, how can we make sure that we still sound like ourselves when we're having these tools help us to create content? So I had this fun idea to use these paddles that I'm going to hand out to the audience where I'm going to ask them different things, different questions, or give them samples of copy, and then they indicate whether they think it was a human who wrote it or created it, or if it was the robot, the AI that did it. So this is a fun way to do something with the audience. I actually got this idea from one of our former clients, Kristen Oakley, who's an amazing speaker, and she did this at one of her speaking engagements where it was hybrid. So some of the audience was on Zoom, some were in person. So even the Zoom audience had these paddles that they could show with whatever the emojis were. They had like the laughing emoji and the heart emoji and things like that. So get creative with your audience engagement and how you can have the audience participate more. You'll also notice, of course, that I included the Speaking Your Brand logo at the bottom. You want to make sure that it's branded. And that also you'll see at the top of the robot, I put a QR code because obviously the audience members can keep these paddles and then they can scan the QR code, which will go to a landing page for them so they can get more information about not only maintaining their brand voice using AI, but also on how we can help them at speaking your brand. So some tips there. Let me know in the comments what other audience engagement strategies you have tried out and what has worked well for you.